Well, hello everyone, old JP here, and I'm going to do kind of like an unboxing video because I'm going to be installing the blower on the back of this heater, but I'm not installing it and hooking up the gas just yet. So the stuff it comes with, you got the clips, the wall mounting clips, some spacers, a battery, and the screws. I did not see a 90-degree elbow in this box, which from what I've seen online, which came with some other heaters, and they had issues with the 90-degree elbow. So, don't see that in here. I done took the directions out because have been trying to read up on this a little bit and been doing some research online about it. Here is your wall mounting bracket, which I will be using later. I'm going to try to lift this up out of this box, just like that. I'm going to try to get it over on the table. And get it positioned where I need it. Okay, so I got it here on the table. I don't know how I'm going to set this camera. But I need to knock out this little plate here that looks like it's been tack welded in there. And I can just pop it out. Let's see, I think, let me get a, let me pop this out. Y'all can just judge your own method. Do whatever you want to do to punch that out. I'm not going to show you how I'm going to do it because I ain't going to be responsible for screwing up someone else's heater. I'll be back when I get that plug. Okay, so I end up having to just take the front of the heater off anyway. That's how you're going to have to install this thing. And so I went and just took it off so I get that plate out because I got to install this little doohickey here. This goes in this little slot right here. And it attaches with them little screws they give you. Maybe if I turn this thing the other direction, maybe I can see what the hell I'm doing. Hell, I don't know. Trying something else. After some finagling, I finally got it in there. I'll probably edit out all the cussing I done because y'all don't want to hear that. So, this plugs into the back of the fan. And now I've got to put the fan in there. So I'm going to put the top back on here, or the front. And put it back on and then flip it over. And then install the fan. Okay, so I put the front back on like I said a while ago. And then I went ahead and decided I'm just going to go ahead and put the screws back in it. Because that front on this heater is very finicky, finical, whatever the hell you want to call that. But it's not something that I want to have to fight with again, but I will. So now I've got to hook this up. It'll snap just like that, and this will sit down inside. And I did check this blower. I did check it before I plugged it. I did plug it in and checked it before I installed it, so that I wouldn't have one of them issues. So, now, let me get the screws, and we'll put that in. This isn't relatively too hard. It's just aggravating. Like anything else. You know, just use Mr. Screwdriver. Alright. Right, they're all in there good and tight. That's what it looks like. So, here's your switch over here. That'll, if you flip it to manual, That means the fan will run constantly. If it's in the middle there, it's off. This is going to be on auto, which is why I'll keep it where it'll blow. The fan will come as the heater gets hot. When the heater gets cold, the fan will cut back off. So, yeah. Alright, so I got this thing here that come with the Mr. Heater installation kit. And I know this one's a compression connection, so that Teflon tape probably is not even necessary there. But I figured for poops and chuckles, we're going to put it on there anyway. Okay, that ought to be good for that. Now, traditionally, you would have a gas valve located here. Well, I have a gas valve, but I don't have a way to connect it here because that would just connect onto this here hose. This here. And since this isn't being hooked up to a gas line system, it's going to be run out the wall and hook up to a tank. I'm not going to put the gas valve in here. It'll just be this, and this will run through the wall, and I can go right outside the wall here, right out that door, and shut that tank off if I need to do anything to this heater. Okay? Okay. Let me get the heater back on the wall. Alright, so I'm to the point where I can permanently mount it to the wall with the screws, and it's got these little spacer thingies, doohickeys here that looks like them little combo things you eat, them pretzel doohickeys. And you put a spacer back here, and that brings it out from the wall. Now I also put blocks back there, a block there and one over here, to pull this heater out a little ways because I put a blower in, and I wanted to be able to get back there to turn that blower on and off, and I wanted some additional airflow behind this here heater. Alright, there's one screw. Put the other one in. Uh-oh, I dropped my spacer. Alright, let's put that screw in there, and I'm using some screws that I had. And now that heater ain't going nowhere. A tornado could come through and this heater ain't going off the wall. Now, there's our line, our cord for our blower. Let's go ahead and test the blower and make sure it's gonna be able to suck air through. Y'all heard the doorbell. I had to unplug the doorbell. So back here is the control for the heater, the blower. Yeah, it's getting air back there. Okay, I'm gonna put that down on manual. And just unplug it for now until I finish. Okay, so now I'm ready to drill a hole through the wall, and that's the most nerve-wracking part of this installation, because right here is an outlet. So we know right in this vicinity here we're going to have electrical wires. So I want to go down, and to make sure I don't hit it, I want to go down below here. So somewhere in here I'm going to drill my hole, and I'm going to say I'm probably going to drill it I'm gonna say about right there. Can y'all see? I think I'm gonna drill my hole right there. Yep, about right there is where I want my hole to be. God, where we hit? A stud? Well, wouldn't you know it? That right there is a stud. Lovely, JP, lovely. Okay. Well, we're not going to drill right there then. We're going to just go right here and drill. Right beside of it. I have to patch that hole up. I'll show you how to patch the hole in just a little bit. Come on, drill. Uh-oh, what did I do? That's not going to work. Oh, no. Look what JP went and done to his drill bit. Ah, ain't that frustrating? Huh? Don't that make you want to say some bad words? We're through. Now we're not long enough to ooh. Now we gotta break through the other side. Ain't that the doors? Throw that in the gar bars so the cat gets a hold of it. See if I can make that little bit any longer. We might have got through. Ah, shit, we'll just point insulation. I see some daylight. Alright, I'm gonna go outside and finish the hole off. Alright, so that's the heater mount on the wall. There's how I got it hooked up out here outside the house. Got it into one of them propane tanks. Battery's about to go dead, y'all. So it's simple. Turn it over here to pilot. Push down. Light the pilot. Got the automatic pilot lighter thing. Let the pilot get hot if it ain't. Crank that thermostat up. And there it goes. She be lit. And in just a minute, that's going to get red hot and JP going to be warm over here. And then the fan going to kick on if the battery don't go dead here first. It is. It's getting warm now. There's a panther running through here. There it goes. It's getting hot. See how red that thing's getting? Getting orange. Can y'all see that? There it goes. Getting orange. Hung my cast iron up there on the wall. That'll get warm. Give us some more heat. There it goes. There goes the fan. JP's there at the table now and not freeze. Woo! That thing puts off some heat. 30,000 BTU. Mr. Heater. You see how JP's got the gas line going to the wall. Boy, that thing will heat you up in here. Hell, it's already hot in here. What's the damn temperature in here now? Why's my fan cutting on and off? Damn near got it up to 7, up after 70, past 70. That fan be cutting on and off. It shouldn't do that. Well, y'all stand right here, you gonna get toasty and warm. I'm telling you. These pans get warm too. This one here get really warm. Heat goes up there and heats them pans up. Yes, sir. Alright. That's all for the heater. I'm going to put the carbon peroxide detector up next.